Welcome to Some Things Contemplated. My name's Martha Lampshade, and I'll be your host this evening. We'll be talking to Tina Chipclip later in the program. If you have a thing that you would like to be contemplated, give us a call. The lines are open, and we'll be here all night. Oh, I'm getting a call right now. Let's see what this question is, and if we can contemplate some things.
Hi, Martha. I have a question about houseplants. I brought in a fern this winter from outside in my yard. It came in and it was doing just fine, and then about a month later, all of a sudden it was covered in aphids. What should I do about aphids on a houseplant?
Ooh, that's a good question, caller. In order to keep your aphid population under control, you need to build a full ecosystem inside your house. Unlike outside, where there may be predators around that would limit the aphids and the damage that they could do, inside your house, you may just have a couple of spiders in the corner. That's not enough to take care of these aphids. What you need to do is acquire a ladybug farm. Lots of people are aware that ant farms exist, but you can also raise ladybugs. And ladybugs, being a natural predator of aphids, will soon clear up that problem in no time. And once the aphids are taken care of, the ladybugs will move on to other things. So make sure you also complete your ecosystem and have a ladybug predator as well. For example, a bird or other larger insects. I hope that works out for you. And if you're ordering your ladybug farm online, make sure to use promo code LAMPSHADE5 for 5% off your first order of ladybugs. Next caller, what would you like to contemplate?
Hi, Martha. I just had a question about coffee breath. So, I love to drink iced coffee and lattes. It's like my thing. But I'm going on a big date later this week, and I was wondering how to get rid of that coffee breath before my date. I feel like a mint just wouldn't cover it. What would you do?
Unless you're going to a coffee shop on your date, that coffee breath could be distracting. So here is what you need to do. Eat 3 cloves of garlic immediately before leaving your house. That is a surefire way to overpower that coffee smell. And in addition, this will also help prevent vampires and your date from getting too fresh. Next caller, what would you like to contemplate?
Hello, Martha. I need your help. My son has been typing on his calculator and giggling. What's so funny about numbers?
Caller, I hate to disappoint, but your son has simply reached the stage of life where the number 58008 is immensely funny. This will not pass. Some Things Contemplated will be right back after a brief word from our sponsors. Some Things Contemplated with Martha Lampshade is sponsored by Tomato Paste Art Supplies. When you're looking to make a pastel portrait or a macaroni mosaic, pick up a tube of tomato paste from your local grocer. The perfect adhesive for securing your pasta to the page. Welcome back to Some Things Contemplated. My name is Martha Lampshade, and coming up next is our interview with inventor Tina Chipclip. Welcome, Ms. Chipclip. Would you mind telling our listening audience a little about yourself?
Yes, hello, Martha. Thank you for having me. My name is Tina Chipclip, and I am the inventor of the Chip Clip. You may not have heard my name before, but my product is most assuredly in everyone's homes who is listening to this radio program.
Oh, I'm sure of that. I have several chip clips in the studio here, sealing bags of chips. Now, Tina, if I may call you that,
Yes, of course, Tina is fine.
what inspired you to invent the chip clip?
What inspired me to invent this chip clip is that I had several bags of potato chips, pretzels, popcorn, all manner of things that were just going stale in my pantry. I had tried using twist ties, and that air still got through. Even cereal wasn't staying sealed correctly. So I just looked at myself in the mirror one day and I said, Tina, you need to figure out a solution to this problem. Now, you may have noticed that my voice is a little nasally.
Well, now that you mention it, I suppose it is a tad nasal.
Tad schmad. My voice is as nasal as a cup. And I'll tell you why. In my family, it was the height of fashion to wear a clothespin on your nose. And eventually, after say 5 years of wearing a clothespin on your nose, your nostrils just seal shut. So, as you can see, I don't have a clothespin on my nose right now, but the sound is the same. And since that air is blocked to my nostrils so efficiently, that's how I had the idea for the chip clip. My original method was using clothespins on the bags, but I needed clothespins to hang up the laundry, and sometimes they weren't wide enough for a family-sized bag of chips. So that's when I really started to get the work done. I invented a wider clip that had the same clipping abilities as a clothespin, but was the perfect size for a bag of chips. And since my last name is Chip Clip, that's what I named my product. It was originally named the Tina Chip Clip, but I thought putting my whole name on the product seemed a little too vain, so I just put my last name of Chip Clip.
What an incredible story. I never would have guessed that a family fashion trend would be the origin of such a useful invention as the chip clip. Thank you for enlightening us, Tina.
Oh, you're very welcome, anytime.
Some Things Contemplated will be right back after a brief word from our sponsors. Whether your child likes to use bucatini, cavatappi, farfalle, fusilli, spaghetti, tagliatelle, orzo, or a simple macaroni, you need the best adhesive on the market. Tomato paste is specially formulated for securing pasta of all kinds, long term. So for your next macaroni masterpiece, remember to use tomato paste. Welcome back to Some Things Contemplated with Martha Lampshade. We have but one more thing to contemplate this evening, and that is music. One of our former interns agreed to write a song for us specifically about call-in shows. As we do not have a theme song for this program, we've given them a call now and they are waiting on line 1 with their song. I and my producers have not heard this before, so this is a on-air exclusive. Take it away. Off the phone again. Just can't wait to get off the phone again. If you don't text instead of call, we're not real friends. 'Cause I can't wait to get off the phone again. Off the phone again. Why did you call me when this could have been sent in an email or a text or a DM? 'Cause I can't wait to get off the phone again. There it goes again. If it's so important, just leave me a voicemail. It's like it never ends. The spam calls for extended warranties. the phone again. If you don't text instead of call, we're not real friends. 'Cause I can't wait to get off the phone again. I suspect that there may have been some misinterpretation of exactly what the theme was supposed to have been. But no matter. That's one more thing to contemplate. Next time. Once again, I'm Martha Lampshade. This has been Some Things Contemplated. And have a wonderful rest of 2022. Good night.